Hey there, and welcome. If you're an Omaha property owner, you know the feeling. You're staring at a driveway full of cracks or a parking lot that's seen way better days, and it can be a huge source of stress. Well, in this explainer, we're going to arm you with the knowledge you need to turn all that paving anxiety into total confidence. Let's dive right in.
So here's our game plan for today. First, we're going to unpack the very specific paving challenges we face right here in Omaha. Then, we'll look at the tools and services a contractor brings to the table. After that, and this is a big one, we'll decode the costs. Then we'll cover how to hire the right pro, and we'll wrap up with a quick Q&A session. Trust me, by the end of this, you'll be ready to make a really smart call.
Okay, let's start with the problem itself. I mean, you're probably here because your pavement is, well, less than perfect. But the real question is, why is it failing? The answer, it turns out, has everything to do with where we live.
Man, does that sound familiar or what? For so many folks, this isn't just about looks. A busted-up parking lot can literally drive customers away, and a cracked driveway just kills your home's curb appeal. It's a super common story around here, and there's a very specific villain behind it.
Here it is. The real enemy isn't just traffic or time, it's this brutal, relentless freeze-thaw cycle. Think about it. Water gets into a tiny crack. It freezes overnight and expands, acting like a little wedge. Then it thaws, leaving a bigger crack, and that cycle just repeats itself over and over, all winter long, destroying your pavement from the inside out. This is exactly why a cheap, poorly done paving job just doesn't stand a chance in Nebraska.
All right, enough doom and gloom about the problem. Let's talk about the solutions. A good contractor has a whole toolkit of services with a specific tool for every single pavement issue you can imagine. So let's go ahead and open up that toolbox.
On one end of the spectrum, you've got the whole shebang, a brand new installation for a new property or a complete tear out and redo. Then you have more targeted fixes, like repairs and resurfacing, which can be super cost-effective. Next up is the maintenance stuff, seal coating and crack sealing, which is absolutely vital. And finally, you've got the finishing touches, like striping, for safety and a professional look. The right choice really just depends on the shape your pavement's in right now.
You know, preventative maintenance is just everything. If you remember one thing from this section, let it be this: seal coating is your best friend. The sunscreen analogy is absolutely perfect. It's a simple, protective layer that shields your big investment from sun, water, and oil, and it will save you an absolute fortune down the road.
Okay, this is the section everybody's been waiting for, the big one. The money question. What's this actually going to cost me? It's usually the biggest roadblock for people, so let's break down the numbers and take away the mystery.
There it is, the multi-$1,000 question. And the honest-to-goodness answer is, well, it depends. But don't worry, that's not where we're leaving it. We can get way more specific than that.
Let's take a look at some real numbers. The raw material, the asphalt itself, is about $40 to $80 a ton. But what really matters is the installed cost. You can see a smaller 20x20 driveway might be in the $3,000 to $6,000 range, while a much larger one could push past 20 grand. And notice that the per square foot cost for a big parking lot is actually lower. That's just the economy of scale at work. The bigger the job, the cheaper the per unit price gets.
Okay, for all you homeowners watching, this is the number to circle: $7 to $15 per square foot installed. This is your budgeting benchmark. If you measure out your driveway, you can multiply it by, say, $10 and get a really solid ballpark idea of what you should be setting aside. But remember, that number isn't set in stone. Your final written quote can swing up or down based on a few key things. The project size is one, like we just talked about. Another huge one is site prep. If they have to do a lot of grading, fix drainage, or tear out old concrete, that's going to add to the cost. And finally, there's the market. Asphalt is made from crude oil, so when gas prices go up, so does the price of your paving project.
So, we've talked about the what and the how much. Now it's time for the most important part, the who. Seriously, choosing the right contractor is the most critical decision in this whole process. A great pro builds you an investment that lasts. A bad one? Well, they just build you a future headache.
Here's your non-negotiable checklist for success. Don't even think about hiring someone who doesn't tick every one of these boxes. You need someone with local Omaha experience who understands our weather. They have to be fully licensed and insured. That protects you. They must offer a good warranty on their work, and they have to give you a detailed, written estimate. And please, for your own sake, always get at least 2, preferably 3 quotes. It's not just about price. It's about seeing who's proposing the most thorough, professional job.
It is also so important to hire a pro with the right kind of experience.
Paving a driveway and paving a commercial parking lot are two totally different worlds. A commercial job is a full-blown engineering project. You're talking traffic flow, ADA compliance, complex drainage. You need thicker asphalt, a stronger base. It's just a different beast altogether. Make sure your contractor specializes in the kind of work you need done.
All right, to finish things off, let's run through a quick rapid-fire round. We're going to tackle some of the most common questions property owners have.
This is a big one. You might see a lower quote and wonder, hey, can I get away with just 2 inches of asphalt to save some money? It's a tempting thought, for sure.
And the answer is, it's risky. While 2 inches might be okay in a milder climate, it's just not enough to stand up to our Omaha freeze-thaw cycles year after year. Most local pros will tell you that 3 inches is the minimum for real durability. Think of that extra inch as an insurance policy. Trying to save a buck here is a classic case of being penny-wise and pound-foolish.
Okay, next up, timing. Does it really matter when you get your paving done? Is there a paving season?
You bet it does. There's a definite window. You're looking at late spring through early fall. The secret ingredient is heat. The ground and the air need to be consistently above 50 degrees Fahrenheit for the hot asphalt to be laid down, compacted, and cured properly into that solid, durable surface you want. And finally, the big return on investment question. If you do everything right, you hire a great pro, you use the right materials, how long is this investment going to last you? You can expect a fantastic lifespan of 15 to 25 years. But, and this is a huge but, that's with proper ongoing maintenance. If you just pave it and forget it, if you don't do that seal coating and crack sealing we talked about, you could easily cut that lifespan in half. Maintenance isn't just a suggestion, it's essential to protect your investment.
So, we'll leave you with this one thought. We've gone over the challenge, the solutions, the cost, and who to hire. Now it's time to take a good, hard look at your own property and ask yourself, with everything you know now, is it truly ready for what another Nebraska winter is about to throw at it?